All they want for Christmas is an increase to their basic needs and shelter allowances. I'm Cristina Howorun in Etobicoke. Why a small group of protesters hit the Premier's house in hopes that they'll make his nice list. It's a small gathering this Christmas Day, but their demands are big.
Raise ODSP, OW benefits now. Stop the war on the poor, make the rich pay.
Elizabeth Block has been volunteering with the emergency shelter system for nearly 20 years.
I do not want to see people in wheelchairs showing up at out of the cold, if only because it's going to be difficult getting them down the church stairs into the basement. But we will be seeing that.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Part of the driving force behind this protest, but also behind the need for increased shelter space, is the high cost of living combined with limited income.
People sometimes wonder, why don't these people have jobs? Some of them do. Some of them have more than one job. So what's the matter? They are not paid enough money to live on.
The Conservative government reversed the Liberals' plan to increase minimum wage to $15 an hour. Instead, minimum wage will remain at $14 an hour until October, when it will be tied to the rate of inflation. But Ontario Disability Support Program funds have remained relatively stable over the past several years, with only minimal increases for housing allowances.
For people on disability, $497, you double that, that's $994. All right? A bachelor or a one-bedroom, which most people on disability need, starts between $1,100 and goes up to $1,500. That's on the low scales.
Gamp has been receiving ODSP payments for 25 years after being diagnosed with HIV and several other ailments nearly 30 years ago. She tried to bring a letter to the Premier today asking him to increase decades of underfunding for those receiving social assistance. Her letter was intercepted by security, who promised to pass it on. The group wasn't entirely pleased, but chose to sing a final plea.
Remember when you see us, the hungry, lame, and meek, who would feed us, house us, heal us, is the same one that you seek.
Now, the protest ended without incident. No word yet on whether their demands will be examined or eventually even granted. In Etobicoke, Cristina Howorun, City News.